what does and does not happen. In this film, we're going to take you through the process, step by step.
I went into care quite old, so I was 16 at the time, and I wasn't aware that health assessments existed. I wasn't aware what a health assessment actually was, so it was completely brand new to me, which was it was okay after, but it would have been nice to have more information. It would have been nice to say before I went into care. It would have been nice to say, look, in the first week or so, you have to have a health assessment. This is what it's going to consist of. This is what is going to happen. These are the questions you might be asked, and you can or cannot choose who you want in the room with you at the time.
Hi, I'm Lorna, and I'm a nurse for children in care.
And I'm Paulina, I'm one of the nurses for children in care.
I'm Holly, and I'm one of the nurses for children in care.
And I'm Liz, also one of the nurses for children in care.
When a young person or child first comes into care, then the law says that they need to have an initial health assessment, and that is with the doctor as opposed to with a nurse within the first 28 days of coming into care. And at that assessment, the whole of the health is looked at, and from that a plan is drawn.
And then for school-age children, young people, they would have a review health assessment every 12 months with one of the nurses for children in care. For the preschool age, so the 0 to 5, they would be seen by one of the nurses for children in care every 6 months.
We write a plan, whoever's doing the assessment will write a plan, hopefully with the child and the foster carer, about what needs to happen next, and then that will be saved in the child's health records, and the plan and just a summary of the assessment, so not the whole report, will be sent to the social worker, and that should inform the care plan.
And then, I mean, those are the sort of statutory things. There may be sort of actions in that plan for the children and care nurses to sort of follow up. So it might be that you have more contact with us than, you know, twice a year or once a year, depending on what needs there are and what support you need.
And I think another important part of our role is that each time a young person moves to a new placement, we can then contact the new foster carers or supported support workers to make sure that they are aware what that plan was, and make sure that everything has been done.
I think a lot of older children do worry about the appointment because they think it's an invasive type of an examination, but there's nothing really invasive in the examination. I think most of it is a general chat to see how they are, how they're coping with the situation. I personally don't think they should be worried about coming at all because the 3 GPs that we do have here are all
Professional.
so professional, yeah.
Sometimes we have to talk about some sensitive things during these health assessments, such as relationships, such as substance misuse or taking drugs or alcohol, maybe smoking, maybe the way that you use internet and social media. And we do appreciate that some of these things are really sensitive, and there are times when young people feel like it might damage their relationship with a carer, and there are other times and other children young people who find that actually they get on so well with their carers that they can talk about everything with them. So we want you to feel at ease to talk about these things. Although they're difficult to talk about, it is really important for your safety and well-being that you do talk about them, because if we don't know about something, then we're not able to help you with it. So you might feel ashamed or embarrassed about talking about one of these things, but if we don't know, then we can't help you. And I can assure you that we as doctors have heard pretty much everything there is to hear in terms of embarrassing things. We're fairly unshockable, and we will be there to support you and strengthen you as best we can, and we certainly wouldn't want to make you feel bad about yourself.
I think that's the most important thing, is to bear in mind that the GPs are there to get to know you as well, and the young people need to know that. And we got to know each other. We had about a 10-15 minute conversation before the actual health assessment started, which was nice because she got the chance to know who I was.
I absolutely love the job. I just find it so
You tell me every time you see me.
I know, it's true. Like dream job.
It's true.
Yeah, I just think almost every time I do a review health assessment, something will come up as an action, either for me or for somebody else. And so actually I drive home from work thinking that you've done something to help that young person reach their potential and ultimately be healthy and happy. Which is just, you can't really put it in like that.